Hello, welcome. This is Denise, and we're doing a Salute to the Sun practice. This was requested, so I've decided to do 5 classical Sun Salutations, 5 Sun Namaskar A, and 5 Sun Namaskar B Sun Salutations. We'll talk about how to organize and activate the body in these various Sun Salutations, and I'll give you some modifications and variations too, okay? We're starting with the classical Sun Salutations, so if you have not had a moment to set an intention for practice or to ground and maybe even meditate for a few minutes, please pause the video now and take care of that. And then when you're ready to begin, come back, okay? But if you're ready to start with me, we're gonna start in our Tadasana pose with great toes pointed straight ahead, heels a little bit wider. We wanna make sure we're not locking our knees, so feel your sliding surfaces. And then as you ground down into your feet, energize your legs right from your hips as though you're dialing the feet and knees away from each other. You'll find that that tones the thighs, tones the seat, and then maybe even you can feel some toning in the inseams of your legs to pelvic floor and lower belly, and maybe even on up the central channel, making your body stand up nice and tall, reaching through the crown of the head. So we'll be using Ujjayi breathing throughout our Sun Salutations and matching breath per movement. But I'm going to show you, I'm going to break it down a little bit for you on our first round of classical Sun Salutations, because it's a little different. Not everybody practices these Sun Salutations, but they're kind of an interesting change. Okay, so let's begin. Standing in Tadasana, we'll inhale, slight bend of the knees, sweep your arms forward and up, maybe look up and back. Exhale, coming forward and down. Inhale, we send the right foot back and lift the chest. So here I'm going to just turn sideways so you can see what I'm doing. I actually have my knee down, my fingers on the mat, but I'm lifting my heart up, reaching through the crown of my head. Then I'm going to plant my palms and step my foot back. And then we lower with knees, chest, and chin. I'm still dialing my hands away from each other. Inhale, sending the heart forward and up for Cobra pose. Pressing into the feet, reaching down with my pubic bone. Exhale, press back, lifting back for what they call mountain pose, usually in Hatha Yoga for this posture. In downward facing dog or mountain pose, we energize through the hands and arms and shoulders as though we're dialing the hands away from each other, okay? Very important to stabilize the shoulder like that. Then we inhale and come back with the right foot forward, lifting the heart. Exhale with the left foot forward. Inhale with a slight bend of the knees. We reach the arms forward and we come all the way up and lean back a little bit. And then exhale, hands come to Namaskar Mudra. Now I'm going to show you a variation just in case you're finding it difficult to step to the front of the mat. We can put blocks at the front of the mat and we'll put our hands on the blocks when it's time. So stay tuned for that. Let's inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, forward and down. Inhale, step your left foot back. Hold breath in, step right foot back. Lower knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, send your heart forward and up. Tuck your toes, press back, and take downward facing dog or mountain pose. Inhale, step your left foot through, having the hands on the blocks will make that a little bit easier. Exhale, forward fold with your right foot coming forward. Inhale, slight bend of the knees and come all the way up. And exhale, hands come back to Namaskar Mudra. Okay, so use the blocks if you need. I'm going to carry on without them now. And we'll do 1 breath per movement throughout these classical Sun Salutations. Okay, here we go. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, come forward and down. Inhale, step your right foot back, lift the heart. Hold breath in, step left foot back. Dial your hands away from each other as you come down, knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, send your heart forward and come up. I'm still dialing my hands away from each other. Tuck toes, exhale, press back, downward facing dog or mountain pose. Inhale, right foot steps through, we lift the heart. Exhale, step left foot and forward fold. Inhale, slight bend of the knees, sweep your arms forward and up, leaning back. And exhale, Namaskar Mudra. Again, inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, slow down your Ujjayi breath. Inhale, left foot steps back, lift the heart. Hold breath in, step right foot back. Lower knees, chest, chin. Inhale, lift the heart. Dial hands away from each other. Exhale, press back. Downward facing dog or mountain. Inhale, left foot steps through, lift the heart. Exhale, right foot, forward fold. Inhale, sweep the arms forward and all the way up. And exhale, Namaskar Mudra. Again, we're taking it back to the right side. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, right foot steps back. Hold breath in, dial hands away from each other. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, send your heart forward and up. Keep dialing your hands away from each other. Exhale, tuck the toes, press back. Mountain pose, draw the belly in. Inhale, right foot steps through, lift the heart. And exhale, left foot, forward fold. Inhale, sweep arms forward and up. And exhale, Namaskar Mudra. Left side, inhale, reaching up. Exhale, forward and down. Inhale, left foot steps back. Lift the heart, hold breath in. Step right foot back. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, press back. Mountain pose. Inhale, left foot, lift the heart. Exhale, right foot, forward fold. Inhale, reaching up. And exhale, Namaskar Mudra. This is round 4. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, forward and down. Inhale, right foot, Chatakasana. Hold breath in, step back, and lower. Knees, chest, chin. Inhale, Bhujangasana. Tuck toes, exhale, Parvatasana. Inhale, right foot steps through, Chatakasana. Exhale, left foot, Uttanasana. Inhale, reaching forward and up. And exhale, Namaskar Mudra. Again, now left side, inhale. Exhale, you see the challenge is coming from the steady breath. Inhale, left foot back. Hold breath in. Right foot back. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, left foot steps through. Exhale, right foot. Inhale, let's sweep the arms forward and come all the way up. And exhale, Namaskar Mudra. So let's just pause for a moment. And I want you, because we're just doing one more round of this one, see if you can keep the breath slow and full and one breath per movement. That is really the challenge here, and you're probably noticing that by this time. So let's steady the breath, catch up with your Ujjayi breath, and take one more round. Right side, left side. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, forward and down. Inhale, right foot back, lift the heart. Hold breath in, left foot back. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Slow, full Ujjayi breath. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Tuck toes, press back. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Inhale, right foot steps through. Exhale, left foot, forward fold. Inhale, slight bend of the knees, reach your arms forward and up. And exhale, Namaskar Mudra. Last side. Inhale, reaching up. One breath per movement. Pause. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Left foot steps back. Lift the heart. Hold breath in. Step right foot back. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, lift the heart. Tuck toes, exhale, press back. Downward facing dog or mountain. Inhale, left foot steps through. Heart lifts. Exhale, right foot. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up. And exhale, Namaskar Mudra. Well done. That's 5 rounds of classical Sun Salutation. So I hope you enjoyed that. We're moving on to Sun Namaskar A, just the basic Ashtanga Sun Salutation most of you are probably familiar with. So once again, we organize and activate our body in the same way in Tadasana, or you might know it as Samastitihi. But we'll begin with hands in prayer pose here. Inhale, sweep the arms to the sides and overhead. Exhale, dive your body forward and down. Inhale, take a half lift. And this first time, I want to just pause for this one. So in half lift, please ensure that you're not half lifting like this or this. It's much more important to align the spine than it is to straighten the knees. I would recommend not totally straightening the knees. Press down into your feet, energize your legs like you're dialing them away from each other. Reach back through tail, reach forward through crown. Draw the belly in and exhale, hands to the mat. Stepping your feet back to upper push-up position. Here we're pressing down into the palms and the pads of the fingers and dialing the hands away from each other. Very important. Press into the great toes and fire up your legs to the belly. Hands coming, the energy from the hands coming through the arms and shoulders to the belly. Energy from the toes, legs, hips, and everything's coming into the belly. Inhale, send your heart out over your hands. This first time we'll drop knees, dial hands away from each other as we lower. Inhale, lift the heart. And exhale, tuck the toes, press back, lifting through the belly for downward facing dog. Dialing hands away from each other in downward facing dog. We spend about 5 breaths in downward facing dog. So let me take that to the side. Notice the angle of my shoulder, okay? So some people in downward facing dog will really press through like this, if you can see what I'm doing. And that might be a little bit more than is totally healthy for the shoulder. So I'm going to recommend more of a straight line along here. Okay, and then don't worry if your heels don't come down. You can have the knees a little bit bent, but you see how that enabled me to keep my spine in alignment. If what happens when your heels go down is this kind of thing, like do you have to tuck your tail for that to happen? This would be better. Okay, so let's prioritize the spine. And next, as you're ready, we're going to walk, step, or hop to the front of your mat. Lengthen your spine as you arrive here back into that alignment. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up. And exhale, Namaskar Mudra. Let's begin again. Inhale, reach the arms to the side and overhead. Exhale, forward and all the way down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, palms to the mat. Step or hop back all the way. Dial hands away from each other as you lower Chaturanga. So let's pause in Chaturanga this time. I bet you're excited about that. So if you need to, please bring knees down. But it's good to strengthen here in Chaturanga. And then when it's time to inhale, you want to use your toes to help you do that. Exhale, downward facing dog. And here again, we're resting in downward facing dog for about 5 breaths. Please feel into your hands and energize like you're dialing the hands away from each other. It's really important for how our shoulders stabilize. You can do a similar thing in the feet. So where you're pressing down into your toes, energize into your toes and spin the knees away from each other. So your foot position doesn't change, it's just the way you're activating your muscles in your legs. Can you feel how that changes that activation a little bit? Let's prepare to come forward. Looking between your hands, walk, step, or hop as you inhale here, Ujjayi breath. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Inhale, send your heart forward. Let's come all the way up. And exhale, Namaskar Mudra. Round 3. Inhale, reach the arms. Exhale, dive your body forward and down. Inhale, take a half lift. Exhale, palms to the mat, step or hop back up or push up, gaze forward as you lower, Chaturanga. You can always bring your knees down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Resting in downward facing dog, or feel free to bring knees down if you need and take a rest there. If you need to unload the shoulders a little bit. This time, next round, I'm going to show you can do that whole sun salutation with hands on the blocks. You or somebody you know might benefit from that. All right, so let's prepare to come forward. Inhale, walk, step, or hop to the front of your mat, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, send your heart forward. Let's come all the way up. And exhale, Namaskar Mudra. So blocks are great if you're having trouble with that stepping back to the front. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, forward and down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands on the blocks. Step your feet back to upper push-up. It also unloads the shoulders a little as we lower chaturanga. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, lift through the belly, downward facing dog. Also unloads the shoulders in downward facing dog. And then as you're resting in downward facing dog, press into your palms. Same thing here. Energize like you're dialing the hands away from each other. Energize like you're dialing the knees away from each other too, while your great toe and your great toe pads stay grounded, so that energization is the same at the shoulders and through the legs, okay? Let's prepare to come forward. Inhale, look between the hands and take a step to the front, coming into that half lift position. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, let's come all the way up, reach through your fingers, and exhale, Namaskar Mudra. Again, inhale, reaching up. Exhale, dive your body forward and down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands to the mat, step or hop back up or push up, gaze forward, lower, chaturanga. Inhale, lift the heart, keep dialing your hands away from each other. Exhale, lift through the belly, downward facing dog. And organize your shoulders in downward facing dog, organize your legs. And now feel like everything is being drawn into the center. Feeling into the space behind your navel in front of the spine. Pressing into palms and pressing into feet to light up the entire body. Let's prepare to come forward. Next time you bring an inhalation, you're looking forward. Walk, step, or hop to the front, lengthen. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, let's come all the way up. Reach through your fingers. And exhale, Namaskar Mudra. Let's take one more round. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, forward and down. Inhale, keep using your Ujjayi breath. Exhale, palms to the mat, step or hop back up or push up, gaze forward, lower, chaturanga. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. Spend some time recalling your intention for practice, this time in downward facing dog, creating steadiness in the breath. Slow down the breath a little bit if it's been a little bit rushed. And just let yourself be in the space, in your body, in your breath, in this moment. All right, let's prepare to come forward. Looking between the hands. Walk, step, or hop to the front of your mat. Lengthen your spine as you arrive. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, let's come all the way up. And exhale, Namaskar Mudra. Now we'll begin 5 rounds of Surya Namaskar B. So there's a couple of extra postures, and this is quite an intense sun salutation. So please, give yourself a little break, even pause the video if you need, or when we go into the downward facing dog for 5 breaths, you can go into more of a resting posture. All right, so we begin in Utkatasana, or chair pose. As you inhale, bend knees and hips, reach the arms up, look up. Exhale, fold forward and down to forward fold. Inhale, come to the half lift position. Exhale, palms to the mat, step or hop back up or push up, and lower. Remember, with chaturanga, you can always bring knees down first. Inhale, lift the heart, and exhale, downward facing dog. Now first we bring the right foot through. As we inhale, let the left heel come down. Foot is at an angle, and we bring ourselves up. This is basically a warrior one pose. So we're dropping down here, sealing the pinky edge of the back foot into the mat, lifting the arch. And then once again, we're grounding the great toe of the front foot and making sure the knee presses out just a little bit and the hip tucks in. So in our sun salutations, once we get going, next round, we will be taking one breath in this pose. So that's why I'm spending a little more time on it right now. The hands are also meant to go overhead, but of course, if you'd rather keep them to your hip, keep them to your heart, that is also an option for you and totally fine. Okay, hands can be apart or together here. If either way, let's see if we can straighten the elbows quite a bit. Okay, now we'll come down, bring hands to the mat, step your right foot back to upper push-up position. We're gonna take another chaturanga. So remember that chaturanga can be with knees straight like so, or you can bring knees down and take little cobra, or if you're taking upward facing dog, your knees would come away from the mat. Then you're pressing up and back to downward facing dog. Right away, we're stepping the left foot through. Right heel comes down and we bring the body up. And we just have to get organized. You know, when you know how you're supposed to organize, then we're gonna have to do it fast next time, okay? So bringing the heel back, bringing this hip forward, sealing the pinky edge. Try not to let your arches fall in, okay? Keep your arches lively. Hands can come up, they can be apart or together or any other variation, okay? Ready? We're bringing the hands to the mat. Inhale, step your foot back. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, lift the heart. And exhale, downward facing dog. And you get 5 breaths in downward facing dog. So as you are seeing, there's a lot more chaturanga in Sun Salutation 2 or B. So if that's getting, fatiguing your shoulders a lot, feel free to go into child's pose for downward facing dog, or feel free to put the blocks at the front of the mat. Remember that unloads the shoulders a little bit for you. Okay, so lots of options for you so you can take care of yourself. Let's prepare to come forward. Look between the hands, walk, step, or hop. Lengthening your spine. Now listen closely. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bending your knees and your hips and raising your arms up for chair pose once again. And then we exhale to standing. Let's take round 2. Inhale, bend knees and hips with the arms forward and up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, lengthen. Exhale, hands to the mat, step or hop back, upper push up, lower chaturanga. Remember your options. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot steps through. Remember, this is going to happen kind of fast. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Step back and lower. That's all one exhale. So slow the breath down. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Inhale, left foot. Right heel comes down. Push through your left foot to raise the body up. And then exhale, but not all at once. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Inhale, inhale, inhale. And lift through the belly. Exhale, downward facing dog. So it's very common, it's very natural for the breath to kind of get rushed. But remember, we're using Ujjayi breath, which is such a great breath for resourcing the body, if we keep it slow. If you keep it slow, you're going to get much more efficient oxygen exchange, and that's going to help you keep the breath slow, okay? So try to just keep slowing it down. Just keep focusing on slow, full, deep breath, okay? Let's begin to prepare to come forward. Next, as you inhale, walk, step, or hop to the front of your mat, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold. Remember, bend knees and hips as we inhale, Utkatasana, and exhale, Tadasana. Let's begin again. Inhale, reaching up. Oops. See, I forget too. Bend knees and hips and raise the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands to the mat, step or hop back up or push up, gaze forward, lower, chaturanga. Inhale, lift the heart. And lift through the belly, exhale. Downward facing dog, slow the breath down, inhale, right foot. We rise, we rise, we rise. Begin to exhale, 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 exhale. Inhale, slow, slow, slow. Lift through the belly. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Inhale, left foot through. All the way up we go on that inhale. And slow your exhale. Slow it down. Not all at once. Down we go. Inhale. And exhale. And we rest in downward facing dog. Well, we rest, I guess. Or you can really workshop your downward facing dog, which is kind of what I like to do. You can pedal and move and explore, or you can really work with pressing into your palms and dialing the energy so that you're really establishing a strong hand to core connection. Or you can work with the legs in the same way, establishing a really strong foot to core connection and really unifying the body as one piece. So there's many ways of doing that in yoga. It's really a beneficial way of lighting up the entire body, and that's really happening through our fascial lines. All right, so let's prepare to come forward. Walk, step, or hop as you inhale. Lengthen your spine. Exhale and fold. Inhale, bend knees and hips. Sweep the arms forward and up. And exhale, Namaskar Mudra. Let's take another round. Inhale, bend knees and hips. Reach the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands to the mat, step or hop back up or push up. Keep it slow. Keep it steady. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot. Left heel comes down. All inhale. Exhale, 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 all the way down. Inhale, exhale, inhale, left foot, right heel comes down, inhale, 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 exhale, 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 inhale, and exhale. Pressing through your palms. Slowing down your ujjayi breath. Hopefully you're feeling quite warm now. Just about there, guys. Slow, steady, beautiful. Sunshine energy now flowing through your body. Let's look between the hands. Walk, step, or hop to the front of your mat. Lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend knees and hips and bring the body up. And then exhale, hands come to Namaskar Mudra. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, take it all the way forward and down. Inhale, bring the seat down and bring the feet up. So we're finishing our Sun Salutation practice with just a little more activation for our core. Keep the breath steady and full. So Sun Salutation practice, you can probably feel, it creates a fair bit of heat in the body. And it's really coming from that breath and movement combination, moving on the breath. So that is very, very important to practice, and it actually takes a lot of practice. But what I would encourage you to do is don't overload your shoulders while you're practicing your breath per movement. So that's why I suggest, the blocks or bring knees down, because we can really irritate the biceps tendon in those types of postures, especially chaturanga, as you're probably well aware. So let's take one more breath here, and then we'll bring the feet down, plant the palms, press into the feet and press into the palms. Really rev down, press into the feet and press into the palms. And then we're gonna lift the seat up. So keep pressing into palms, pressing into feet, Maybe let your gaze come toward the ceiling. And then I want you to imagine that you could lift the pubic bone a bit more. Lift your navel a bit more, lift your heart a bit more, press into your hands, energize through your hands like you're dialing the hands away from each other. One more big breath here. And let's bring the seat down. Beautiful. Just let your feet come forward and shake it out. And now this completes our sun salutation practice. So feel free to do some more postures or take shavasana or whatever you want to do to unwind the body. But I hope you enjoyed learning a little bit more about how to organize and activate and modify in some of these sun salutations. And really work with your breath. That's how I want to encourage you today. Thank you so much for joining me. And hey, if you enjoyed this practice and could you just like the video? Namaste, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.